Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing another university related topic. This is how to pick a university. I'm somebody who found this whole picking university process quite stressful and caused me a lot of anxiety, and really now looking back on it, I shouldn't have been worried about it that much, and I should have been looking at different things, not necessarily things that my teachers advised me to look at. So I hope you find this video informative. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and please do comment below if you have any questions. So something to think about when picking a university is forget about what your teachers are telling you at school, which is what they told me, which is like you have to pick Russell Group, you have to go on the league tables and pick a university from that. I highly recommend that you do not do that anymore. Russell Group universities are great universities. I am at a Russell Group university, but don't focus on that as much as they tell you to. I'm sorry that I'm going against my teachers. I love you, thank you to all my teachers, I appreciate your help, but you should not have put me through that much stress on stressing about getting into a Russell Group university. So instead, how else should you pick a university? Look at the tables that are best for your course. The Russell Group universities aren't necessarily good for your specific course. For law, they are good for law, but for like other courses like art, then probably not the best to go to a Russell Group university for something like art. Make sure that you're always course specific. Don't just look at the league tables and because you want to tell everyone, oh, I got into Exeter or Oxford or Edinburgh or Cardiff. Don't do it for the sake of having the university title, because when you get into the course you're probably not going to like it and it's probably not going to be that helpful for your course, so make it course specific. Okay, so another thing to think about when picking universities is campus versus city universities. So I specifically always wanted to go to a campus university, even though I now chose a city university. I wanted to go to campus because of like that student bubble. It's so exciting. Everything you need is just in close proximity in your little student world, and that's why I wanted to be at campus university. But now I found myself and have chosen a university that is a city university. I've also learned to see the perks of having things far away, not far away, but walking distance all around the city. So the negatives about a city university is the fact that you do have to like walk to places, like your accommodation isn't necessarily in the same place as the universities as it would be on a campus university. Your accommodation in first year is on the campus, but in a city your accommodation is dotted around the city, just like the university buildings is dotted around the city, just like libraries are dotted around the city. But what's really good is that no matter where you are, whether you're in town or at home, there is always a library, a university library that's close by. There's universities everywhere. So campus universities, they might just have a few on the campus, but city universities, they have loads all around the city, which is really good, really useful. Another great thing about city universities is that the whole city feels like a student city. I can't describe it to you. My city especially has like 5 unis, I think. Some of them are specialist unis, and like so things like taxi discounts, nightclubs, like the whole city has a lot of student discounts because it is like a student city. That's really good because say the university that I wanted to go to, that was a campus university, I know everything outside the campus was quite expensive and didn't really do that many student deals, but a student city, well, a city university, a lot of businesses and local shops are all involved in that student feel, which is great because loads of shops do student discount, and I've really loved the city life and I love the student discount. So that's something to think about with student versus city versus campus. Another thing to think about is the cost. So depending which university you go into the UK will depend on how expensive things are and how much student finance you get. So my city is very cheap, I love it. I love it here, I'm not going to ever leave. But places like London is quite expensive, and sometimes the student finance that you get for London isn't really enough to not live luxury, but just live normally. You still have to be very good at budgeting. I know a lot of my friends who live in London do struggle with finance, and also places like Bath as well. Definitely find out how expensive things are and how much you're willing to pay. Another thing to consider when doing university is whether there is employment opportunities for your specific job that you want in that area. Most of the people, when they go to university, they tend to stay in the same area that the university is. Tend to, not all the time, but for me, I picked a great university for me because there is loads of opportunities for law and places that I'd want to work after university. So make sure you think about that. Don't just go for Russell Group, don't just go for the league tables, but go for where you're somewhere that you might want to live afterwards. That would be really helpful because you already know the area, and it saves the whole moving to a new area again, because you've already moved from home to university area, and then you might want to move somewhere else, but most of the time most people don't. So think about this. Why the place that I am is really great is that I don't necessarily have to always commute to London to do work experience like I used to when I was in A-level. There is work experience available for me here. That is so helpful. You need to have that in mind. So just have those little things on top of everything else that your teachers tell you in mind. I hope this video was really helpful for you. I'm happy to answer any more questions that you have that I might not have touched upon on this in this video. Please do comment below for any other videos that you want, and I will see you next time.